Baruchim Abayim to Shnayim Yomi Parashat Vayeshev Aliyah Revi'i, fourth Aliyah. At this point, Yehuda, who is the king of the brothers, he goes ahead and he marries the daughter of Shu'ah. He marries his daughter, and they have their first child called Er. Then they have a second child called Onan, and they have a newborn baby a little later called Shelah. Er grows up and he marries a wonderful lady called Tamar, but unfortunately, due to an improper sin, HaKadosh Baruch Hu punishes Er and he is killed. Then the rule is that when a lady loses her husband, the brother has a mitzvah of yibum. Onan comes and he marries Tamar, and again also improper sin, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu Hashem also kills Onan. Now Shelah is not even bar mitzvah yet, but he has a mitzvah of yibum, and Yehuda says to his daughter-in-law, please wait till Shelah, my son, becomes over bar mitzvah, and even after bar mitzvah, he is not given to Tamar. Tamar doesn't know what's going on, and at one point she sits in the area where improper women sit over there, and Yehuda that day was under a lot of pain, and he goes out for a stroll, and he sees her, and she was always very humble and very tzanua in his home, so he doesn't even recognize who she is, and he says, come, I want to be with you. And Tamar says, well, how are you going to pay me? And he says, I'll give you 2 goats. And she says, do you have them now? No. So what are you going to give me as a collateral? So he says, I will give you chotamcha, ptilcha, matecha, the signet, the wrap, and the staff. I'm going to give you that until I bring you the goats. And she takes them, and they have relations, and she becomes pregnant. The next few days, Yehuda sends the goats with his worker, but there's no such a lady. They can't find her. Where's the lady? We can't find her. And meanwhile, the signet, the wrap, and the staff is by him. 3 months later, Yehuda is the head of the Sanhedrin, as we know. They tell him, listen, your daughter-in-law has committed improper relations. She's pregnant. What do you mean? She can't be. She still has to get yibum from Shelah. And she is convicted for srefa, for being burnt. And as they're bringing her to be burnt, she says, to whoever this signet, wrap, and staff this belongs to, that's why I'm pregnant from. Yehuda, sitting at the head of the Sanhedrin with everyone around, says, she's pregnant from me. He's willing to admit, to embarrass himself in front of everyone, the greatest leader, in order to bring the truth and not to punish this lady. And we know that Baruch Hashem, she has 2 children, Peretz and Zerach, that are born from her, which Melech HaMashiach comes from this. We know, the Mefarshim tell us, that the greatness of a person who's willing to admit, even in public, even when he's going to be shamed, but he's willing to admit to the truth, he will become the king of Am Yisrael.